There's a bag of coffee coming out of the newest piece of equipment that does that sort of thing in the state of Hawaii. We're inside the Hawaii Coffee Company factory, and in the next segment of Inside Jobs, we'll take you in here as well.
As much coffee as Steve drinks, he probably keeps this place in business by himself. Yeah. Well, Howard's Inside Jobs series continues, and this time we check out how one local company is making your morning cup of joe.
We're here with Jim Wayman, the CEO of Hawaii Coffee Company. A lot of people call it Lion Coffee, but it's a lot more than that these days.
Well, that's right. Back in 2000, Lion Coffee acquired Royal Kona Coffee. That made us become, or caused us to become, the largest manufacturer of coffee in Hawaii, both for retail stores and food service. So our primary brands are Lion and, of course, Royal Kona. We also have Royal Hawaiian, which is a new brand for us that we designed to feature other Hawaiian coffees other than Kona. So we do 100% Maui, 100% Kau, and we signed up Alan Wong as the signature chef for that line. We also have a tea company, Hawaiian Islands Tea, and its niche market is tropically flavored teas.
What's your biggest selling brand now?
Lion Coffee.
And is it the full Hawaiian or the blend?
It's blend. So you mentioned the blend issue. We are the largest roaster of Hawaiian coffee, and in particular Kona coffee, in the world. We have our own processing mill over on the Big Island. We have over 700 client farmers who sell us their coffee fruit. We process it into green coffee and then bring it over here and roast it.
Isn't your total sales now something like a multiple of what it was just a few years ago?
Oh yeah, we've grown tremendously. We roast about 5 million pounds of coffee a year here in this facility.
And there are a lot of jobs as a result of this company as well.
Well, that's a fact. I already mentioned the 700 farmers in Kona that we support, and they depend on us for their livelihood, but we also have 150 full-time employees that work in this facility, many of them Teamsters Union employees, and we're proud to say we pay everybody here a living wage.
Hey, the reason we decided that this would be one of our inside jobs companies is because the equipment that puts coffee into bags is really interesting. Can you show me the very newest piece of machinery you've got?
You sure you want to see the newest?
The newest piece.
All right, come with me. We'll see the newest.
All right, we're gonna see the newest. Okay, so where's the machinery?
You asked for the newest machine, right?
The newest machinery.
The newest machine is right here in the box. Hasn't even come out, hasn't even been put in the plant yet.
How new is the next newest machinery?
Next newest machine is about a year old. It's exactly like this machine. It's called a Fresco GL14. It comes from Italy, and it's the fastest, best high-speed packaging machine in the world.
Okay, let's go see that instead. All right.
Probably a little more informative.
All right. In the next segment, we're going to see that. Allons-y. Oh, no, wait, that's French.
Okay, 6:40, let's check in with Howard Dykes again for part 2 of his visit to Hawaii Coffee Company.
Okay, here's a working machine, and we're starting on the side where the bags are created because they don't look like bags at first.
Yeah, Howard, you're at the back end of a Fresco GL14. This is one of the fastest, most productive, high-speed food packaging machines in the world. We've had this a little less than a year. You saw it out in the garage, a second one in the crate. It all starts right here with this roll of film. Think of that as a big roll of saran wrap that's 6 plies thick, so it's totally impervious to oxygen. That film gets drawn up into the machine, it gets produced into a bag, the bag gets filled, sealed, trimmed, and comes out the other end, and this product will be is Roy's famous product that's going to Costco.
So now we're on the other side, and what are we looking at here?
Well, what you're looking at, Howard, is the film coming across into the machine. It wraps around a forming tool. It gets heat sealed longitudinally. The coffee drops in the proper weight from the top. The top gets trimmed off. The bag falls down into the assembly conveyor, runs down through the machine where the top gets trimmed off. It gets folded down, and it comes out the other end as a finished bag of coffee looking just like this.
Now this is a bigger bag of coffee than you used to be able to make.
That's right. We used to have a maximum of 24 ounces. And when we first went into Costco with this product, it was a 24-ounce product. Then we grew it to 32 ounces, and now we've grown it to 40 ounces. So 40 ounces is one big load of coffee.
Yeah.
And that's what's being filled into this bag.
Where does the coffee come from?
For this machine, if you look straight up, there's a large 2,000-pound overhead bin. That 2,000-pound overhead bin gets fed by a bucket conveyor that takes the coffee up from ground level into that overhead bin. There's a electronic load cell up there, which then distributes exactly the right amount of coffee down into this bag. So this bag is a 40-ounce bag size. It gets it within 1/10 of an ounce.
One last question about the business of coffee. Is it in any way seasonal?
Not as much as you would think. We do have seasonality. September, October, November, and December are our biggest months. For us, November would be the biggest month because we are wholesaling it out. So we're making all the product in November that's getting sold in December. So, but those 4 months are our biggest months. But after that, if you looked at the remaining months, it's fairly equal production month to month to month.
Hawaii Coffee Company makes line coffee, Royal Kona, and several private label blends that are used by local chefs and hotels.
But it's neat to see the inside job,
Yeah,
so to
I
speak.
know.